Hi guys, David Campanile here, owner of Campanile Law, located in the state of New Jersey. We do estate planning, we do probate. As always, if you're looking for estate planning help or probate help, you can contact me at njestateattorney.com and we can set up a strategy session with you to go over any and all questions. Today's question, topic, I actually was thinking about when I went for my lunch run. Just because sometimes, lawyers got to clear their head. We got to stay healthy too. So, and that's sometimes where I do my best thinking. So I'm out there running and I was like, what do I want to talk about today? And I was thinking, times have been tough in the pandemic for the last year or so, when some people go through when times are difficult. And I wanted to talk about how to get your inheritance faster, basically. There's two options. I'm going to give you option one, which is my favorite option, and then option two, which is my least favorite option. So let's go through that. So if you're named in a will, you may be entitled to some sort of inheritance or money, and sometimes people need to rely on that, or they do rely on bills or aspects of life. Creditors are coming after them. Maybe they just purchased a home and they need that money for closing. So option one is go to the executor or the personal representative, the administrator, administratrix, and basically ask for some money up front and say, look, I kind of need this money, and find out if you can get it from them early. Sometimes they are very, depending on who it is, the attorneys are very accommodating to give out some of the inheritance, not all of it, because they need to hold back some for potential federal or state taxes, an inheritance tax potentially. So you can always contact the personal representative. I always recommend strongly that you don't just make a phone call asking for it. You send a letter with a request. In the letter, send that certified mail, return receipt requested, and send that via regular mail. You can UPS it. Any way to show that you've made that request. The second option is something that I do not recommend to any clients unless you are in an absolute bind, like you need the money tomorrow, because there is no timeline on how long distribution can take. Some things can take 6 months. Some things can take multiple years, from personal experience. My father's is heading on year 4 right now. And that's because we were dealing with a bunch of other issues that we never anticipated. So the second option is to, there are inheritance, basically loan fronting companies, and what they can do is you tell them how much money you're entitled to in the will, and basically they front you the money at either a interest rate. I'm not sure what the interest rates are. I'm assuming they're somewhat high. Or what they do is basically say, hey, we'll make sure we'll cut you the inheritance check, but we're going to take a portion of this. So that's kind of another option that's out there. I do not like that option because it's weird. It's a weird concept to me, actually, because you can't go to a bank and get a loan with a will saying I'm inheriting money, because you're not really passing anything over. So it's kind of perplexing to me how this kind of loan works. But these companies have hired fancy lawyers, and they are getting money and finding loopholes around the system. So those are my two options for you. Go ask the personal representative or the administrator, executor for the money in a letter, or you can go to one of these loan companies. I always recommend number one, go to the personal representative. I do not like seeing clients go to number two. I only recommend number two if this is dire urgency. And still at that point, there's got to be some way to get money so you're not paying those interest rates. I hope this helped. If you found this helpful, please like this video, subscribe to the our YouTube page, our YouTube channel, our Facebook page. We're putting out content every day. If you have any questions pertaining to estate planning or probate, please don't hesitate to contact me, njestateattorney.com, for your strategy session. As always, I'm David Campanile, owner of Campanile Law, located in the state of New Jersey. We handle estate planning and probate.